It seems like that no matter what your dream is, no matter what your goal is, that there is a line of people ready and willing to tell you how improbable it is that you're going to achieve it. To tell you that the odds are long, the chances are low, and that you better focus on something else. You better focus on something more realistic, something more practical. I get that. They're trying to look out for you. Maybe they're fearful for themselves. Maybe they're fearful that you won't succeed. Maybe they're embarrassed that they didn't succeed. Maybe all of these things are subsurface. They don't even know why they're telling you. Maybe they're just telling you these things because everybody told them those things throughout their whole life. Be cautious, be predictable, be safe, don't take chances. Just go along to get along, please, right? But no matter what your goal is, no matter what your dream is, you have people that are willing to just smash it into the ground to tell you, that's great and all, but I wouldn't get too excited because it's not likely to happen. So what I want to talk about today is, what are the odds of you becoming what you want to become, right? Because everybody is so ready to tell you that you can't do it, right? That it's impossible. That it's only the select and the special few who can achieve what they want to achieve. The problem is the people telling you that are either defeatists or they're arrogant. And I don't think you need either one of those in your life, frankly. I'd like to tell you a story about somebody who faced what most would consider long odds to achieve their dream. Somebody who didn't fit the mold of their chosen profession. Someone who didn't listen to the doubters all their life and said, I'm going to make my own odds. I'm going to make it because I decided I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it because that's what I want to do, right? If I were to ask you, what are the main critical ingredients to becoming an NBA basketball player? One of the first things you would probably come up with is height, being tall. And you look around the National Basketball Association and it's hard to disagree with that. It's a lot of tall dudes out there. But I want to tell you the story of someone who didn't meet the preconceived criteria to becoming an NBA basketball player. Someone who, again, faced a lot of criticism for what they wanted to do. Someone who faced a lot of doubt all their life until they made it. And of course I'm talking about Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy Bogues, at 5 feet 3 inches tall, is the shortest NBA basketball player in history, and by some margin. As a kid, he was told, what are you doing? He's never going to make it. Even when he ended up going to the #1 ranked high school team in the nation, people still felt like, well, he's doing fine in high school, but he's never going to make it beyond that. And then he got a 4-year scholarship to Wake Forest. And people said, well, he's doing fine in college, but he's never going to make it to the pros. He's only 5'3" for crying out loud. You can't make it in the NBA at 5'3". Well, it turns out he had a 14-year career in the NBA, far longer than most people that make it that far have a career in the NBA or professional sports in general. So why did he succeed when everybody said he couldn't? Why did he beat the long odds that everybody told him he was facing? And it's because he didn't look at the odds. He didn't look at what he was going for as being a long shot. He just took it day by day. He just loved what he did. He said, this is what I'm going to do. He put a stake in the ground. He claimed it. This is my dream. I'm going to achieve it. Nobody's going to stop me. So let's talk about it again. What are the odds of you achieving the dream you want to achieve? Well, here you go. It's pretty simple. If you listen to the doubters, if you listen to the skeptics, if you listen to people who quote unquote have your best interest at heart, the odds of you achieving your dream are 0.001%. 0.00%, it's not going to happen. But if you can disregard all those voices, and you can make sure that the voice that's inside you is the one that you're listening to, and you can let the passion for your dream come through, and you are resolved to never giving up, then what are the odds that you're going to make it? I would say it's almost a sure thing. If you never stop, you're going to continue to grow. And the odds of you achieving whatever it is you want to achieve become almost a guarantee. So I would say stop listening to the people who tell you you can't do what you want. I would say stop questioning yourself. Can I or can't I? Am I capable? That's a cop-out. If you say, you know, I'm giving up, I just wasn't good enough, that's a cop-out. You quit because you didn't want to go through the struggle. You quit because you no longer enjoyed what you were doing. And that's okay, but be honest with yourself. Okay? If you stop enjoying what you're doing, if you stop having passion for what it is that you're going for, yeah, you're probably not going to be very good at it. Won't argue with you there. But it's not because you didn't have the requisite skill or talent. It's because you gave up. And I think that that is true for most people. So don't give up. The odds are always going to be in your favor as long as you don't quit.